harder. Anyway, welcome. My name's Des. You may know me as the Cornish Medium. And this is my life.
Hello, welcome to Right, yeah, this is Des. We're just on the walk around. Feeling sick already? Great news.
No, you bloody tell us. We've been here 10 minutes.
What a dummy. Ooh. Oh no, that's not a dummy. That's Rich and Christine.
So funny, it's unreal.
Good morning. Friday, 10 past, well, half past 10. Just putting one of my diaries up on the internet, and I had to laugh at myself because just reminding myself of what happened a couple of days ago. It's like, no, that's really funny. But yeah, what a start to the day. And they started work early, no problem with that. Once again, this has started when I come home. Care support worker in, good time, no issue with that at all. She was here about, I don't know, quarter past 9, so she was here just as I got back, just after, sorry. Brilliant, so I said, I'll just have a complete shower. I said, being Friday, they're not coming tomorrow or Sunday. I said, brilliant, how good I wash, job done for the weekend. No, Mum wasn't up for a hair done, so I think it was more of a stand-up wash. Only in there for 10 minutes, and then it was like, Andrew, because that's my other name, as you know, and it's like crawling from the stairs, and it's like, okay, Mum, what would you like? And it's just like, well, nothing. And it's like, oh, for Christ's sake. So I'll come back upstairs again. And the support worker, she knows I'm there, she's like the senior boss, you know. I said, sorry about this, love, you know, I'm trying to keep your mum down here. You know, because I go, well, there's no point, Mum, you having this lady come for half an hour if I'm in the bloody room, you know. So then I'll come back upstairs again, and then lo and behold, 5 minutes, and so I was like, walk downstairs, you know. And it was all about this dear old soul that's passed away. Dear old soul that's passed away. Nobody knows when the funeral is yet, and that's what's playing on her mind. So, you know, and trying to explain to her that, you know, we've got to wait until somebody phones, then we'll know when the funeral is. We'll get you there. You know, no understanding whatsoever this morning. It's like, I've got to go to this funeral. I've funeral. So then she got a bit uppity. Because obviously she said the magic question to me. She said, what are we going to do today? And it's like, oh, bloody hell, nothing, you know. I've got plenty to do, but, you know, once again, there's that $1 million question every morning I hear. So Mum got a bit of a because obviously she spent yesterday at St Clair's, and bits and bats are now coming out, you know, where obviously she was told what to do basically yesterday, and she didn't like it. Because it's her first time, you know. You maybe sat back thinking, oh, bloody hell, that's cool, being told what to do. Been given teas and coffees all day. Well, not all day. I mean, I think it's like 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock, you know. And in between those couple of hours, you do whatever. But you can't go outside because you may wander. You know, you can't play with your arms, you may stab yourself. You know, so really you've got to just sit down and go to sleep. But unfortunately that's care homes, you know, unless you get a care home that does one-to-one support, which you're never going to get, you know, because once again, you know, if you're paying 700, 800 quid a week, you would expect that, you know, because you're only paying a carer, what, 250 a week, 250 a week, so, you know, what, 50, 60 quid on food, so 300-400, you know, there's still 500 quid a week going spare for somewhere. And that's when I worked for care. I couldn't work it out. The numbers just didn't add up, because obviously that house had been paid for. Even the mortgage. I mean, they got 20 people there. We worked. That's nearly like 20 grand a week go through that place. And you're telling me, or they're trying to tell me it takes 20 grand to run that place. It doesn't. If it does, there's something seriously wrong. I would understand the person that runs it. She must be on about 5 to 6 grand a week. Take all minus your tax, £1,000. But she must be on a couple of grand a week. Fair enough. They got to put it back in and rebuild the place and da. But come on, love. Support workers are on a couple of hundred. You're on a couple of grand. Put in another couple of carers. So many unemployed today, they'll jump at the chance, But that's where the failing is. There's a massive markup, and the markup doesn't go back into care. They'll say it goes back into business and stuff, but crap, it doesn't. It goes on their holiday. But still, that's me personally. My experiences of care homes and working within care. Just the numbers just don't add up. And that's why I left. So yeah, a bit of a weird start today. Mum's got it in her head then that if she goes down to the cemetery, somehow she'll find out about the funeral, and I was going no. And then she wanted to go to Redruth, and then she found out. Obviously, she remembered that we've lost a person. We still can't find a person that's got a bus pass in. So luckily, in a bizarre way, she can't go anywhere because she hasn't got that. So luckily she can't get stuck on the buses. So now she's like, I'm just going to have walking around, I'll go down the road. So she's gone out for a couple of, half hour or something. Then we've got feet. My brother's just phoned, he's come around this afternoon. Just talk about what was on yesterday, only for 10 minutes. But luckily he's dropped the feet money around, so we can go up and do the feet, which is great, because now we've got extra money. So I could have paid milk because the milk lady came, being Friday. Not knowing about this, I had to say, can we give you a £5 next week, love? So I've got to remember that now. Double milk next week, but it gives us a couple of quid to buy some mum tights and stuff because she's got all holes. So we'll do that this afternoon. Get some tights for her uptown and cooking on gas now. So now we just got to hope Mum does get back before 12. I mean, she should be okay, and walk her uptown then. But now we've got some money, we can actually go, okay, let's go up half hour early and get us bits and bats that I know that she needs, and hopefully that will, because it's waking up in the morning with her now, and it's like she's up at 7 o'clock, by like 9:30. It's like, right, let's do something. When all of us are like 9:30, let's get to work. But still, so a bit stressed. So the first hour and a half is purely mum, which only used to be 10-15 minutes, and now it's like getting longer and longer, and spending with her, and less up here. So that's why the diary is a bit behind, but we're trying to catch up the best we can. No worries. Hopefully you've had a lovely start where you are. Oh, good afternoon. Still Friday. Not a bad day. I won't say bad day. But a bit of a stressful start today, but things have calmed down now. Surprised Mum. Well, Mum went out for a walk this morning, come back soaking wet. Her feet did. So I don't know where she went this morning. I think it was down the cemetery. I don't know if she ever made it down there, but her feet were soaking. Came back, dried off, and then went up and I had her feet done. So ironically, I had to wash her feet again because they're rooted. And that was obviously the point of the carer come around this morning to make sure Mum's feet, which fair enough, they did their job, but then Mum went out and got them soaked again. So then took her up to have her feet done, stayed with her, or not in the room, but stayed in the waiting room there. Which I haven't done before. I normally send her out with 20 quid, but today it wasn't going to work because she didn't know where the foot place was or anything. So then obviously she wanted to go do something for lunch. And I told her obviously Meals and Wills are coming because it's Friday. Not really happy about that, so we came home. Literally 10-15 minutes just out of veg because it's stew beef. She's never liked it before, but stewed beef, so she just ate the veg, left the beef and turnip, basically all the stuff that she doesn't really recognise anymore. So if it's a weird colour or a colour she's normal, don't want to know about that because it's more to do with the colours of food. The more bland, the more she thinks it's okay. So that was it. And 1 o'clock came. She's disappeared. She's gone. I don't know where. She obviously couldn't say where she wanted, but she was out the door. So 2:45. Because I just told her obviously to do what she used to do. Watch Home and Away. Which normally kills an hour, but today wasn't even interested. He was like, no, coat on, I'm off. She hasn't got a purse, still can't find that, so she's not got a bus pass, she's got no money. We'll just have to see what happens. Which will bring on a good hour or so. Because obviously Friday there's up with the chapel. There's nothing going on. That I do know. There's nothing going on up there. So as I don't know where she is. I'll go and pick up Anna May in a half hour. 45 minutes. We're supposed to have Mark come around as well this afternoon. And I don't know. Hopefully he'll get here before I go out. I don't know if he will. If so, he'll come around to an empty house, or he'll come around to Mum going, where is everybody? I don't know. And then I'll obviously be in trouble for not knowing where Mum was, or didn't go with her. But I can't do it every bloody day. Well, no, I can't. It's one of those things. If this is the case, then as I said to Mum, she needs a full-time support worker, full-time carer. Because obviously what I signed up for was living at home and supporting Mum. I'm a full-time carer anyway, but what I mean. Literally not full-time, 12 hours a day with Mum by my side, I just can't do that. And if that is going to happen, which eventually it will, obviously, but we will have to look at something to do with full time, and as Anna May said, even pay me a full time rate, or get somebody in, which is bloody ridiculous. Get somebody in and pay them £300-400 a week. Why don't they pay me? But still, because I live here. As the council say, because I live here, that's what I'm expected to do. But I've done it now for coming up for 2 years. The expectations are getting high on me, but obviously the rewards. Well, there's no reward. There's no reward. So it's going to be an interesting couple of months. We always say that it's interesting every day. I was expecting Mum obviously to be back before now, because she normally just goes up, gets into traffic and comes home again. But she's not. So fingers crossed that she makes it. Makes it home, because even if she just went around the block, she should be home by now, which she isn't. So we'll just fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So we'll let you know tonight if she comes. she has to, doesn't she? Either or I'll get obviously the phone call from the police saying, "Have you lost your mum?" But hopefully that's not going to happen today, or for a couple of months. But with dementia, you just never know, do you? That's worth finding out. Put something up on Facebook earlier. You know, how many times do you have the same conversation with somebody without going mad yourself? And that's what's happening. I'm talking to bloody camera. That's how crazy I am. Yeah, just a quick one. We found Mum. She's just come back. No, I'm not. Just a bit strange to find out that she's more than likely, what I can make out, sat in the cemetery for 2 hours. Well, about an hour, like 20 minutes walk there and back. Waiting for this poor guy's funeral. Yeah, so I don't know if that's going to go on tomorrow. Sooner we find out when the funeral is, or if it's been and gone, you know, the better. But still, yeah, but still, she's back in the house, just, you know, sat in the cemetery. Yeah, this is what happens when mature people get dementia. Hopefully it doesn't happen to anybody watching this one.